Good morning, everyone. I hope you are well, and I hope that you enjoyed last night's rainstorm. Um, it was quite the storm, wasn't it? Rain, wind, lots of water. I woke up at 3 in the morning, 3 a.m., and wow, it was stormy. Very windy and lots of rain, so today it looks like it's very nice. So when I came across going to the Multicultural Center, I thought instead of making my morning lesson introduction from my office or classroom or from my house, I would do it here on the docks at the harbor. So, yeah, beautiful, isn't it? I hope everyone has a chance to visit the harbor front at some point. It's supposed to be very nice the next few days, so if you have a chance, this would be a good time to do it. A few things before I let you go. First, in today's lesson, you will see a post, a video. It is not a very exciting video. It's a video that talks about irregular verbs. And we have to review irregular verbs before we start practicing present perfect. Irregular verbs are verbs that in the past, simple past, have a different form. They do not take ed. A regular verb, let's say walk, when we change it to past tense, we say walked. Walk with an ed. That's a regular verb. But many verbs in English are not regular. And there's only one way to learn them. You have to learn them by memorizing. That's right. So this video you will watch goes through many different verbs, and it gives you the simple past, and it gives you the past participle. And that's the one we're going to use for present perfect. So watch the video. Write down some of the different verbs in past and past participle, and then try the quiz, okay? For some of you, it might be very easy. For others, might be very boring, but it's an important thing to do, to review all of those different verbs. Then I posted another couple of exercises on medical questions and medical appointments. Now, for those of you who came to our Zoom meeting on Thursday morning, I think there were 11 people that managed to come, which is very exciting. Remember, you have homework for next week, and this is something everyone can do. To write out a dialogue. You watched a video of a man calling to make a medical appointment and talking to a receptionist. So the man called, he said, good morning, my name is Mike, and the receptionist said, hi, this is Dr. I can't remember his name, Dr. Carter's office. How can I help you? And then the man said, I need or I would like a medical appointment. I would like to see the doctor. And then the person asked for some information, what their name is, what their address is, and of course to talk a little bit about their problem. So take a piece of paper and write out a dialogue, maybe 5, 6, 7 pieces of conversation that you would have if you were calling a clinic to make an appointment. So I posted, I think today, another example of a medical appointment, how to make a medical appointment. And then you have the one that we looked at last day as a pattern that you can follow. Of course, you will be yourself. The receptionist can be anyone. And you can simply tell them the information and ask to make an appointment. On Tuesday, when we have our next Zoom meeting, I'm going to ask people to work in small groups, to share, to go through their dialogue and practice making a medical appointment, because that's a very important thing. So you have a couple of medical links that you can work on. And also this irregular verbs. I put probably 3, maybe 4 exercises on how to practice irregular verbs. If you don't remember, you can type on Google common irregular verbs, and there are so many different lists on the computer. Sadly, there is no rule to tell you if a verb is regular or irregular. Instead, you have to learn for each new verb that you learn whether it's regular or whether it's irregular. I don't know, that takes time, and sometimes it's very confusing because, you take a word, its simple past and its past participle are the same. Then you have different words where they are different, and you have to memorize 3 forms of the same verb. No rule, no pattern. So that makes it frustrating. And sadly, many common words that we use are irregular. Eat, ate, ate. Drink, drank, drunk. So those are just 2 very common verbs that we use. Go, went, gone, which has, I have gone is the past participle. See, even I have to think a little bit about each of these. So that's today's posts. A little bit of work on irregular verbs. And our goal will be to practice and review the present perfect, because this is a verb tense that is very important, and you will use a lot when talking about medical problems. How long have you been sick? I have been sick since Tuesday. Have you been to Ladysmith? So these are very common. I have eaten chicken every day this month. So these are very common used verb construction, and it's one that many people have to practice a lot. So before we start present perfect, we'll review, spend some time on irregular verbs, because with regular verbs, very easy. The past tense, simple past, is just with ed. The past participle that we use for present perfect, also ed. But irregular verbs, that past participle and simple past very often is a different word, and we have to memorize it. So there you go. I hope you are having a good weekend. To be marked present today, you have to do the quiz for the video. You have to make a comment. And maybe in your comments section, you can tell us what your plans are for the weekend. What do you plan to do this weekend? And tell us a little bit about your I think I was thinking about something else. So you can talk about your plans for the weekend and maybe describe what you think is, the most important and best way to stay healthy. What do you think is the most important thing that you can do to keep good health? So lots of different things. I will list on the page all the different tasks you have for this weekend. Monday, you will start reviewing present perfect. So be ready for some grammar next week as we keep working on medical appointments. Take care and enjoy the day. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. Bye.